Hey guys, it's me, Troy Dellinger, and tonight I'm going to be talking about the life of Samuel the prophet, and we're going to be looking at his life, and I'm going to do a brief review about what I was talking about last time in my last video of biblical history. I was talking about the time period of the judges and everything that happened with the judges, uh, I talked about some of the great judges like Gideon and Japheth, or if I'm pronouncing that correct. Um, and there was Samson and other great judges like that, Deborah, and there was the war with the Benjamites. And I talked about those events in Israel's history. And now I'm going to fast forward a little bit to Samuel. Now, we are still essentially in this time period of the judges, and we are also about to make a transition to a new time period of the kings and the monarchy in the nation of Israel. Samuel the prophet, he is the link between the judges and the kings. Samuel would have a very big role in starting the monarchy, and he had a very big role in anointing David to be king after Saul. And this is a very great man of God, a very great leader of Israel. He was a priest, a prophet, a military leader, and one of the last great judges of the time period of Israel. And so this is it's very interesting to talk about his life, and that we're going to be looking at a couple of the things that he did. And it really all started with Samuel's mother, Hannah. She made a vow to the Lord for Samuel to walk in the ways of the Lord, and Samuel would do that, and he would be involved in ministry, and he would work under Eli. Now, Eli had some things going on. He had sons that were not living for the Lord, and he wasn't rebuking it, and so Eli was punished for that from the Lord, and and along with his sons, and so he was going through some issues with there, and Samuel had a special calling, and he was called to be a prophet, and he prophesied some of the things that the Lord said to Eli and rebuked him. Samuel would also have a very big part in leading a victory for Israel against the Philistines. The Philistines uh, had a war with Israel, and they ended up stealing the Ark of the Covenant, and they ended up later to regret it, because it had, after they stole the Ark of the Covenant, a bunch of bad things happened. If you read it, it's actually kind of comical when you read it. Not that God's judgment is comical, but that because of their reaction and how unpleasant it was for them when they thought that they could take the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord. So, like I was saying, Samuel would lead a victory against the Philistines towards Israel, and the Philistines would be subdued. And that's all I got for this video, and we are going to look at more on Samuel the prophet and his role in the monarchy. We're going to be looking at the monarchy, and we're going to be talking about the first king of Israel, King Saul, in my next video. And thank you for watching.